Well, there is more fallout from the ongoing U.S. government shutdown. Federal home loans are now stalled because government workers who process the paperwork are off the job, and car dealers, well, they are starting to feel the effects as well. Ebru's Derek Dennis joins us live now from New Jersey to explain what this holdup is all about. Derek?
Well, Logan, it's home and car sales. I'm outside a car dealership here in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Home loans and car loans, a lot of the paperwork is processed by federal workers. And as you know, hundreds of thousands of them are off the job right now as this government shutdown standoff trickles down to just about everyone.
Oh, yes. Hi. What's your name again?
Lydia Lee is a New Jersey realtor with a crisis on her hands. She's on the phone with a prospective home buyer whose federally backed home loan is on hold because of the government shutdown.
He said that she qualified, but he doesn't know how long it's going to take, that they are very slow, and I don't know what I'm going to do now. Because if she doesn't get that money, then she can't buy a house.
On her desk, stacks of documents for veterans loans, federal housing loans, IRS forms, and other paperwork. And who processes it all? The federal government, operating on a skeleton shutdown staff, leaving realtors and mortgage companies and the overall housing market in limbo.
Everything is just stale. They're not moving.
On a brighter note, car dealerships are not as affected. New and used car sales, even for high-end models like Mercedes and BMW, are somewhat insulated from the government shutdown. Their money comes from banks like Capital One and PNC and other private lending institutions.
I mean, the banks still give us loans and no problem. I mean, we're doing good with the banks like us, and we don't have a problem getting a loan or getting anybody approved.
But car salesman Micah Abu Sharia says the shutdown is keeping some customers away from buying a new car. Federal workers who've been furloughed or are worried about their jobs are not necessarily in the market for a new car. And if they are, they'll need tons of documentation.
Well, it's a must. I mean, as long as you have the paperwork and all your work documentation, you should be fine.
But that was true even before the shutdown, with the U.S. economy still struggling nearly 5 years after the recession.
So the best advice in this age of the government shutdown is to have your paperwork in order, like you heard. Have your documents ready, have proof that you are working, that your income is just on hold, at least temporarily, or at least we hope temporarily. No one knows really how long this government shutdown will last. Reporting for Ebru News, I'm Derek Dennis. Logan, back to you.
All right, Derek, thank you so much for that report.